just get us started then, because there was a little bit of a tricky situation that I wanted to set up.
Okay.
Because last you guys remember, well, last we saw, you guys were fighting essentially some sort of a swirly thing. you were fighting some sort of a swirly gaseous thing, and you finished the fight like thinking like, oh, like it's not here, like is it gone, like is everything fine? And then your eyes just sort of blacked out for a moment, and you found yourselves just sort of watching through, just watching the walkway from some sort of a burnt down tavern all the way up to a familiar looking town, which you haven't been in about, I want to say, like quarter to half a year. It looked familiar but different somehow. It was almost like you were watching a scene out of someone else's eyes. You didn't see anyone, but you just sort of were just sitting there. You couldn't move your head. The vision in front of you just sort of moved by its own. You saw it go into town, look around, heading into a bar, just watching some food just sort of disappear, and then into rooms, and then watching out the window as you see two familiar-looking clay blobs sort of move around. And just around that time, you just sort of goes into static as you find yourself sitting around a campfire at the base foot of a mountain.
Oh. What in the nine hells was that?
Which one?
Vivian rolls for stress.
Okay, roll for confusion. Play that.
No. First roll, you were right, Strife.
First roll, nat 20.
Told you.
I should have saved it.
On top of that, I would also like everyone to roll a will save for what the hell just happened.
Okay.
Rivet.
One will save.
Rivet. Can we reverse those?
25.
I mean, if you want to, but you're gonna be confused, and I'm gonna be able to have full control of what you do. Well, potentially.
Yeah, I'm fine with this. Again, as I said in open chat, which if you would like to join our Discord, please send me a private message and I will add you.
Oi, we do not... We don't do that here, Kairi.
I'm adding them to the Free Souls Galarian. We have a thing.
We already have 2 people on there, Dane. You can't just say no. Besides, it's my Discord.
Also, there's only one person.
Oh, did the other one leave?
Yeah,
The
that's a while
person
ago.
left. Yeah.
Ah. Oh well.
But still...
Anyways, Dane, if you would want to have more, like, player-exclusive areas, just let me know. If you want to play a general, we want OOC, basically, but yeah.
Yeah. It's legitimately... We have a person there. If they want to discuss, you know, story shit with us, that'd be cool. If they want to look at my cool memes, that'd be even cooler.
If they want to see pictures that I post, so Dane does the pictures that I post to Discord that Dane doesn't put on stream, you'll find them there.
Yeah, exactly. It's more of a let us know, and I will let you into the free area.
My thing is just the fact of I would like to have a command set up so we're not ballpark spitting there.
I would personally not have a permanent join link set up to the server just simply to prevent bots and such.
No, and exactly,
fair.
I'm not sending it in chat. I'm saying to DM me on Twitch while we're in the game.
Not technically whisper, but that's beside the point.
Yeah. Whatever the fuck it is. Goddamn, everything's got a different name for shit. Yeah, no, as I said in chat earlier, I'm here to make Vivian's time worse.
Sounds like a
Okay.
genius plan, Kage.
So
Look,
I want to say
Could have voted for
that-
Xena, and I would have been drinking in real life.
But yeah, so this is going to be very interesting, at least on my end, because on one end you changed it so that what would that
Yeah, fair.
basically
What's up,
let's just say you traded away your successful save versus confusion to become a failed save versus confusion, and you got a successful save on the shadow stuff.
Yeah.
So first and foremost, roll me a D100 and a D6. I want to say, yeah, D6.
Actually, I'll roll them separately. I was gonna roll them together, but
Speaking of which, while Kage's doing that, Wog,
What's up, guys?
who is joining us today?
You called it. The
It's the
Glogs is gonna pull up today.
Also, this is very fun for me because Vivian is going to attack the nearest possible creature.
Oh
for
my
one
god.
round.
Oh, you mean again?
Come at me, bro.
What's
say
the battle
again,
map
but
again?
This is the
Come at
first
me.
time she's actually done this in the confusion.
Oh my.
Fair enough.
yeah, the last one was a crit
In that
fail.
one. It was in that one, yeah.
So as Alvarez and Reap just sort of blink their eyes and see Guag just sort of appear at the edge of the bonfire, like between them. What Vivian sees as she blinks is that one moment she sees Alvarez to her right and Reap to her left. She blinks and then she just sort of sees 3 blobs just sort of sitting around the campfire, just sort of undulating, like very sort of inky but smoky and watery, like shadowy blobs, and they have no discernible shape whatsoever. And yeah, you straight up and lash out versus one of these. Now's the question. I don't think you used your Smite Evil yet, did you? Not to
I
be fair.
have not, or I have 2 now, but I have not used a single one.
Okay. So here is what's gonna happen. I'm gonna roll publicly a D2 or a D4.
I
Actually, no, it's like a
would
D-
also like to mention that I am physical, or I was physical, at the end of last session.
at the end of last session.
Yes.
Like at the very, very end of last session.
I turned physical to attack the cloud.
Okay. And you still had 5 mythic
I
points.
still had 5 mythic points.
Then I would hazard to say you would still be at the tail end of your physicality in this moment in time.
Okay. No, that was just reminding you of this information.
Oh, that's fine. I was gonna have you turn physical regardless.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm gonna roll a D100, and if it's evens, you're gonna smite and attack Reap, which is not gonna deal bonus damage. And if you roll odds, you're gonna smite and attack Alvarez, which, despite him not detecting, will do some extra.
It's always Reap. Reap is gonna attack back. It's be the second time she hit him at this point. So if she hits him, he's attacking back at that point.
87.
Status odds. So that would. Could you please roll me a single smite strike versus Alvarez, please?
Yeah, let
Actually
me.
front-footed.
Oh my.
It's not an automatic hit, but I can damn near say, Alvarez, you're not expecting it. So what's your flat-footed?
I would also like to know Dane's flat-footed.
Oh, I forgot. My mic was lowered. 20.
20.
20
Uh,
flat
is
footed.
that-
Wow.
Is that with or without a shield?
That is with my shield.
This is without a shield.
Without shield, it would be 17 then.
You have
Um,
+3 shield? What? +3 bonus from your shield?
It's plus two heavy and then shield focus with plus.
Ah.
No, it's a
Oh.
it's a +1 shield.
Oh, so it's a plus one light with. Oh wait, no, you
Plus
didn't
one
have shield
heavy
focus,
shield.
did you?
+1 heavy shield.
Shield focus on. Shield focus on was someone else. Never mind.
Shield focus
Anyways.
was on Lazarus.
okay.
Anyway,
So,
you're being smacked by a full marshal.
okay. So I just want to say this.
Now 20?
This is a nat 1 check.
Oh.
My minimum with a nat 1 is a 19. That was not a nat 1. That is a
You have
24.
+18 to hit? What?
When I
This
smite,
is
yeah.
Smite Evil.
Oh, smite, yeah.
Smite evil.
Yeah, smite.
He's lucky that this is a single attack and I'm not,
I will
you know,
say this.
smacking twice.
I will say this though, because of undetectable alignment, no visual indications of the Smite Evil hitting is present. But damn, do you feel it, Alvarez?
Good news is, this is technically non-lethal.
So wait, she hits?
Yeah.
Yes.
It was a nat 1
There's a
check.
+18. There's a +18.
It was a nat 1.
No,
No,
it
no.
was a nat 1 check.
AK, she has to nat 1 or she's gonna hit you no matter what, pretty much.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it was basically a crit check, whether good or bad. So that's 14 damage.
So what you see is you're just sort of staring at, just blinking your eyes and staring at Guag, still not having gotten used to this whole phenomena of your essentially allies sort of popping in out of nowhere, and just sort of at the bottom of your hearing, you just sort of hear hyperventilating, and you can only describe it as frantic ribbiting, as you sort of get just smacked by something, what feels like basically like a very heavy blunt hit with like a wooden club in the back of your head, Alvarez. How much health did you have left?
30.
Like just 30. Okay, so you're not knocked unconscious. But you are hit, and you look back, and you are staring at what essentially looks like the wild eyes of a frog, as she sort of comes to her senses. Like, she looks like she's been a froggo possessed. That is also going to be at least one mark for Vivian.
I do have to ask, how much of it is non-lethal?
Everything.
All of it.
Because the
Okay.
weapon is merciful, every bit of damage dealt with it is non-lethal. I would argue that specifically with the Smite Evil as well.
It's
Yeah.
primarily the Smite Evil I was worried about, and that's why.
I'm gonna say simply because of how merciful is set up, and it's sort of like one of the more holier of the enchantments and such.
Yeah.
I would argue that Smite would amplify. It would amplify through the merciful. Now, if you have merciful flaming, that would be different. But given how Smite Evil works and that it's a power of good, I would say yeah. Now, if it was Smite good, like merciful with Smite good, I'm not so sure. Anyways, it's a bit
Honestly,
of
the only reason why an anti-paladin would have a merciful weapon is if they stole it off of a dead paladin.
No, if they want to catch slaves for torture.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
that's fair.
You gotta think outside the box. It's not all murder kill. It's murder kill and save some for later kill.
So, upon being smacked, Alvarez upon getting smacked, kind of leans forward, his left hand going to the back of his head, as he's reaching to grab a weapon, but as he turns around to see Vivian, he just gives her the most focused stare as he's gripping Meteora.
All this, as this is happening, the shadows coalesce back into becoming more like your allies, and you see the third figure that joined the bonfire appears to be Guag.
Ribbit.
You have 5 seconds to tell me as to why the fuck you just smacked me upside the head.
Ribbit.
4,
Ribbit.
3.
Ribbit.
Grog looks panicked.
So
Dude.
Glock's like Vivian attack reverse, pretty much.
Oh, I did?
Yeah.
Oh,
You popped in before it happened. You saw her do it to him.
LOL.
3. Guag! Tire it out!
Alright, let's do it.
Guag panics a little bit because he feels conflicted.
Ribbit. Ribbit.
Let
Ribbit.
me roll D100.
Ribbit.
Where's my other D10 of this set? Fuck it, let's toss hybrid dice this time. Yellow and black, go for it.
Wait, I kept Swamp Stride? What? Sorry, Ribbit.
Okay. So, as Alvarez and Reap go to restrain Vivian, actually, here's a good question, Vivian. Are you clutching onto your weapon, or has it slipped out of your hand?
It slipped out of my hand. Vivian, does anyone have linguistics?
Nope.
Let me check my skills.
I don't think this group has ever taken linguistics. That's a
No.
very hard
I
ask.
don't. Actually, I have. Thank you very much.
I did not.
I meant
did not
anyone.
put a point in
I meant
linguistics.
anyone else.
That's
no.
fair.
Did not.
I took it so that way I could get Goblin. Which was an original language she had when she had a 13 intelligence. And no offense, but I don't expect Reed to have linguistics.
Yeah, of course not. He doesn't have that many skill points.
Yeah. Okay, that's
But
fine.
yeah,
You just hear her ribbitting.
just sort of standing there, just sort of eyes are fixed in the flames on in a certain point, just sort of looking very much not well. So you're standing there, your sword has fallen to the floor, it's kind of sticking out of the sand. As Alvarez and Reap are getting up from their apparently log site, the fireside logs that were apparently found in the desert, Vivian slowly starts turning semi-see-through again. Her sword, however, just remaining on the floor, as physical as it was when it hit Alvarez.
Egad.
Okay, I am sending what the ribbits mean to you, Whale Duck.
Singer set to go incorporeal again. Reaper's just gonna grab the sword, her main weapon.
Seeing as she's trying to go incorporeal, Alvarez is going to tackle her to the ground.
You say trying, she is turning incorporeal. She's not moving. She's still
You know what I mean.
she's still struck in the same pose.
You know what I meant. Tackling her ass to the ground.
Yeah, it's not necessarily. It is definitely failing because you are not magical. You dive and get a face full of sand.
on that failed attempt, then Alris will see that Reap has essentially taken away her sword. Alvarez will get up and dust himself off. Reap, regarding that sword,
Sure.
he does not get to have it back until proven otherwise.
What I find very this might be speaking a bit out of turn, even as the game master, but I find it very much suspicious after all the healing that Viv did last session. He automatically jumps to, okay, this is bullshit.
Because even then she said she doesn't trust us at all, pretty much. So, despite
Yeah.
the healing, she's always reiterated she does not trust us whatsoever. So this goes back to
Yeah,
the,
but,
okay,
like,
she isn't trusting
And
she's attacking us.
here's the thing.
I get that.
Here's the
but
thing
just
with
the
Alvarez.
response to it is just 0 to 100, feels like.
Here's the thing with Alvarez. In his mind, he has done nothing wrong to deserve the sort of treatment that she has given him. From being told he's not trusted several times, to now being essentially attacked unprovoked and without a single response as to why he escalated that situation mentally.
She also attacked him very recently too, so this is becoming recurring behavior as well. But she attacked Reap before as well. So,
Yeah.
yes, he's not gonna kill her because she healed him, but he's not trusting her for her sword. She's attacking people.
I need to send a DM to someone else in this chat. God damn it. Gotta actually go with this. There we go. Oh, you controlled V there. I see. You then hear her speaking in a different language.
I guess it says Goblin.
Yes. With that though, she would look to Guag.
I'm sorry, I'm doing homework at the same time. I forgot it's the first day of class. Yay! But I'm sorry. You're looking at Guag for support, emotional support.
I sent you a DM.
Oh, you did? Oh shit.
Yes.
She's talking in a language that
Oh.
me nor Reap can understand, so she
Yeah.
has to say it to you directly.
She's having an existential crisis.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god. Oh no. I would respond back to Vivian in Goblin. Try to keep a hold of yourself. But I don't think she'll hear me. Oh my.
Guag, could you be a
What's
DM and roll me a quick will save, please?
Of course, bro.
I also sent the DM to the GM.
I thought you were gonna go with DM.
No,
bro. DM to the
Because
DM.
otherwise I have to
Dungeon
call him
Master.
Master.
Oh
Yeah,
my
exactly.
God.
What's wrong with that?
But wait, but what's the GM? What's the M and GM sound? The game manager?
It's still Game Master, but DM means Dungeon Master, which has two meanings.
Why
Which
don't
means
Will
I can call
save,
myself a
right?
dominatrix, but yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Wow, the actual tie.
Oh,
You got a nat 20.
bitch.
Yeah. Okay, so with what Vivian says, it may just be the way she's looking at you in the moment, or in the way that she said it, or it's somehow struck. But you blink. But Guag blinks his eyes, and everything that's in front of him just sort of turns into, like, every being in front of him turns into, like, more or less, well, from Vivian's point of view, the same sort of shadowy, blobbish-looking things.
Okay, I start
Just-
screaming.
Yeah, you blink your eyes, you see the blobs, and you blink your eyes, and the blobs have
Back to
returned to their
normal?
original shapes.
Oh my god. I scream a little bit, and then I stop screaming. And I scream one more time, And then I called, and then I stared at Vivian like, oh my god, is this what she's been staring at this entire time? And then
Ah!
yeah,
Double
just
take. Ah!
like two.
Once he gives her that look, she would nod her head.
Oh my god! And Guag screams one more time, and then he attempts in a shaky manner to explain his visions, and he tries to absolve Vivian. He's saying that she's seeing these horrible shadow creatures, and she doesn't understand what's going on, so she just reacted to the first thing she saw.
She already called us those things before, yet she still attacks
I have
us.
short-term memory. I have short-term
No,
memory.
you weren't there. This is Rip saying it because you weren't there before.
Okay.
Because the
Yeah.
first time they appeared, she didn't trust me. She called us shadow blobs. So this has been a recurring thing already,
Oh.
and she chooses to attack us now for it, for what she believes. So that's what Rip's saying because she's been calling us that since the very beginning. So Guag's saying there's nothing new.
Yeah. Guag would
You say-
confirm it.
You say what God is saying is nothing new, but it's a new perspective, a new person saying it.
New perspective there, but to Reap and Avarice, that's what they were called when they first appeared here.
I can see how it wouldn't have much of an impact.
On us,
okay,
no.
We already knew that. Like we already knew that. Okay, and like what's new about this?
Yeah, just that she's attacking us now.
Yeah. Interesting. I mean, I would shrug at them and then try to again reiterate that she might not be feeling her stronger or her normal whatever her normalcy. There is no normalcy anymore. This is the new normal. I don't know.
Ribbit,
I tried.
ribbit.
Considering to how I remember how she was acting back at Magnamar to now, I can agree that it's definitely not normal for her to be acting like this. Fucking, that hit definitely.
You
hurt
say-
harder than I thought.
Actually, you know what?
Appears concerned.
Actually, I would very much have Alvarez roll me a second will save
And
with a bonus to it. Just roll your regular one.
Dude,
that one.
That one.
Never mind, there's nothing I can do there. Fuck.
There we go. DM sent out again to the same two people. I don't have Draconic, okay?
That's fine.
bitches.
I have a different language too. I don't just have Draconic in common. I actually have a third language.
Oh,
To be fair, I can easily blame this Nat 1 on the fucking non-lethal head trauma that Vivian just gave me.
Okay, Vivian's going crazy. Guag doesn't understand.
It's going crazy.
Guag is confused now. He just tilts his head in a very confused manner.
You see Vivian sitting on the ground, rocking back and forth.
Oh no. Oh no. Guag
It's
is going
definitely, it definitely is. She definitely is not acting like her usual self. But considering all the circumstances, I cannot trust her with a weapon in her hands at this point.
That's a fair point. Guag would understand that. Guag would understand that.
Actually, an intelligent kobold, surprisingly.
Kobold, excuse me?
Yeah, Kobold.
Oh, you're talking about Reap.
Reap is talking about himself, yeah.
Well, fuck you then.
So for,
So though, Guag is still the smartest
Guag's
person in the room.
jealous.
He is definitely the smartest. Definitely the smartest.
Guag was getting jealous of the attention from Al.
for now, just for this camp, I want to be set us up. Reap, you're keeping an eye on that weapon of hers. Guag, you're gonna keep an eye on her, since she trusts you more than she trusts Reap or I.
Oh goodness. This is
Oh.
the first time the sword's been away from her.
I'm gonna try my best to keep watch over the night as best as I can. I'll take first shift. Reap, you take second. All right. Guag and Vivian, you'll take third, and that'll be that.
Alright.
I do the same thing as last night, Well Duck.
Okay, gotcha.
Just pretend to be asleep again.
Yeah.
How many of my spell slots do I actually have remaining? 'Cause I'm gonna burn them as I go through the night.
Better make sure that I marked off as Might Evil.
Definitely gonna be marking off my spells for the day before I fully recover them.
Although thinking about it, we're taking a long rest, so I don't really need to change anything. Except for everything back to what it was.
So during my first shift of watch, I'll be casting Cure Wounds on myself while keeping an eye on everything.
And
Do I need
also
to
rolling
roll?
another will save.
Oh, me?
Yes.
Okay. If my mouse could get onto the thing. 14.
Two rolls, man.
14. So yeah, so you're sitting there, you're sitting there, you're keeping your watch, and that looks a bit.
That's better.
Oh, you're right, because of +8, 2 7s. Never mind.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I honestly think that's the highest roll of a 𝓮𝓲𝓷𝓾 we have seen so far.
I think so too, yeah.
To be fair, that's because Dane's only casting Cure Moderate. Or Dane's the only one casting Cure spells.
Yeah, Vivian just channels.
No, I just mean in general that I want to say that's honestly probably the highest 𝓮𝓲𝓷𝓾.
Why does
Dane,
You failed, Dane.
Dane. I'm gonna hijack your sheet for a moment. Just one moment.
Oh my.
I don't
That
know
doesn't-
why I
wait a
fucking
sec.
did that this time.
You failed the roll, man. I'm sorry, Dane.
I got a sneaking suspicion. I got a sneaking suspicion for why it is like this, and let me just double check. Yep, it's because you filled in your sheet correctly. Because you put in spell failure despite being a divine caster. Stop putting in spell failure unless you're an arcane caster, Dane.
Feels like he
I
needs a
can't
nerf,
help it.
Logan.
I'm a good boy.
Try it again.
He needs
Good
like
boy. What do you
again.
mean you're a good boy? What the hell?
It means I'm a good boy, Strife.
Even when you got smothered for
We don't question. We don't
we
question.
don't question, I guess.
But yeah, so Alvarez is sitting there, and a thought just sort of strikes his head of, oh yeah, right, that sword needs to go back to where it's supposed to be. And Alvarez stands up, goes around, picks up the sword, and places it right next to where Vivian is currently sleeping, then goes back to sitting at his post, like nothing happened. And yeah, I'll leave you to it from there.
Wait, what?
You heard me. Alvarez got up and placed the sword beside Vivian where she was sleeping.
Oh my god, I think I know what that will save is now.
The shadows, yeah.
Yeah.
This is my
Yep.
no blade, guys.
Alvarez won't have any actual recollection of even that type of thought process.
So just for curiosity for it, so since Traverse's watch, it's like he'll never question it. Or if he sees it
feeling-
back, essentially. Right?
You are fully conscious of having done this, by the way.
I'm fully conscious and aware of having done this.
You are fully conscious of having went and picked up the sword and placed it by Vivian. You are fully aware that you did that.
And I'm actually going to ask this because this would conflict with my character. Am I able to make another will save to realize what I've done?
You've already realized what you've done. You've got up, picked up the sword, and placed it somewhere.
Oh my god. But he wants to know details. Does he remember where he placed the sword? Or is he
He
just
sees
need
it.
general
By
vague?
Vivian.
Oh my. Oh my.
That's the better question for Dan is,
Oh my.
can he actually reverse that, or is he stuck like he can't touch the sword, it has to stay there?
Yeah, that's a good question.
That's a fantastic question.
Do you go and pick the sword back up again?
I do.
Okay.
I stop him.
Roll me in a...
Oh, there we go.
Oh, you're gonna try and stop me with your ghostly hand?
To be fair, the sword is corporeal at this moment in time, and you're incorporeal.
Yeah.
Yes, but I do have the Ghost Slayer.
Are you saying you're gonna
So you
try
wanna
and
smack-
punch me?
You want to snap his fingers, basically.
No, it's more that I'm gonna use the Ghost Slayer to just grab the sword and bring it closer to me.
It was on the ground, so I guess it's up to Wilder who can get it first.
Here's the thing, though. Ghost Slayer, you imbue a weapon with spiritual energies for 1 round. You make the weapon be able to affect incorporeal or corporeal creatures, depending on.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
you can't use Ghost Slayer that, sadly. I mean, I get it. Like you wanna.
I want to
wanna-
imbue
you
the
wanna
sword so
essentially-
I can move it.
Yeah, I get that. You can imbue the sword and cut yourself. That sounds horrible. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. But yeah, I'm ruling that is not how Ghost Slayer works. Otherwise, that is
Okay.
a bit. That's gonna be a bit ridiculous.
Be fair, by the way, for that comment. That was a character Kage had at one point.
I mean, there are blood magics.
Not blood magics, it was a moth girl, but yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you can still. You can imbue your gauntlet to smack his hand as he goes to pick it up.
I cannot.
Oh, right, you're not sleeping with gauntlets on, right?
No. My gauntlets are just not enchanted. They have
She's
to be
also not
plus
sleeping
2.
right now. Remember,
A
she's
gauntlet-
awake.
And a gauntlet is counting as a weapon, and it just says imbue a weapon.
That has an
That's a s-
enchantment bonus of plus 2 or greater.
Oh wait, never mind.
Yeah, I
Well,
have to plus 2 my gauntlet.
Oh, so yeah, so you can turn a gauntlet into a 50-50 chance, basically. Got it.
Yeah.
Still though, you can still get a 50-50 chance of smacking his smacking.
You
his
know
hand
what? I
off.
feel like smacking his
No.
hand away.
Roll with you 100 then. Call high or low.
Low. Wow.
Yeah.
Fuck
so
you, dice.
You go to smack his. Just go to no slap his hand, and he just sort of passes right through both the hand and the sword.
So what happens when I grab the sword? As I also
Oh,
realize that
nothing.
she's awake.
Well, here's the thing: you just grab the sword.
How did I place it over here? I'm gonna bring it back and set it next to Reap.
Well, both snores.
And he will then say, "You need to get some rest, Vivian."
Alvarez, roll me that will save, please.
Oh my god, it's gonna keep happening. Let's see if Dan can roll above a 10. Hey!
28.
So here's the thing: you get up from your place and turn around to go and pick up the sword again. This is completely involuntary. This is completely involuntary. You are fully off your mind and body, and you're telling yourself, "Wait, what am I doing? What am I doing? What's happening? What's happening?" No, don't pick up the sword. You're just sort of watching yourself as a spectator in your own body as your body goes, pick up the sword, and place it back beside Vivian where you found it before. You are fully conscious of this action, and most likely you are very much disagreeing with what's happening. But you are aware that you are not in control of your body right now.
So once I set the sword back down, I'm actually going to be standing there.
No, once you set the sword back down, you go back and sit in your place.
Alright. I'm going to get back up and I'm going to move over towards the sword and Vivian.
Okay.
and he's going to move and sit down in front of Vivian and her sword.
Mm-mm. You know what? Guessing what's happening, because I do have a 13 intelligence, I go and I move myself and Raw further away.
What do you do, Alvarez?
As she's in the process of getting up, he is going to ask, what magics are you employing right now?
Besides keep watch, none.
So it's not you that made me move the sword yet.
No. Ribbit.
I'm not gonna
Okay.
grab the sword. I'm gonna let her walk away from it with Ra.
And what are you doing?
Oh no, I'm waiting for him to bring the sword back to me.
Well, what I'm asking is, what is Alvarez doing? Like, is he just sitting where he was sitting before, or is he going back to his stall?
He is sitting where he's sitting before.
Roll me a will save.
$22.
You think to yourself, "Oh, silly me! This sword's not supposed to be here." You pick it up and you go to turn it back to its rightful owner, as you go back to sit in the stool where you were sitting and keeping watch afterwards. And it feels like a completely normal action to you. That you are fully aware of what you did, basically like the first time.
I would assume I'm going to be spending my entire first part of the watch trying to get the sword away from Vivian before I go and wake up Reap to tag in. You know what? When I go to wake up Reap, I'm going to bring the sword with me to hand off to Reap after picking it back up again.
Okay.
Once Reap's awake, Alvarez will tell Reap something.
Mhm.
I know not what magic is being employed, but something keeps having me bring her back her sword. At some points, it felt like I was doing it of my own volition, but at one point, I could feel my body fight against my own control. Whatever tactic she employs, be wary.
Reed
Reed
just
just-
sees Vivian just laying down against Raw.
Rip just blinks in confusion. Everyone's going crazy now in his mind. Okay.
He will hand Reap the sword.
Reap, what do you do with a sword? Do you take the sword or just sort of leave it by the side?
Let me see. No, Rip's just not gonna touch it. He's gonna leave it by his side.
Okay. So do you go to set up point at the more or less designated guard place?
Oh, sure.
Okay. So you
Alvarez
just sort
will
of
try to
sit
go
there
sleep.
and watch just sand being kicked up as Guag is digging a hole for some reason. And yeah, as far as I'm concerned, I have one of two things I can do right now, and I think this is gonna be funnier. Alvarez, roll me on the will save.
God fucking damn!
I knew it.
28!
So same as the second time, you sort of like you haven't fallen asleep yet, and you just sort of your eye just sort of glances over the sword, which Reap just sort of left by like where his sleeping bag was, and you just sort of feel yourself getting up, and you say "God damn it" to yourself internally because you've like this has happened like a couple of dozen times now. I would imagine like maybe half and half. Like going based on the first two saves, like your entire shift, half and half. It's been either involuntary or voluntary in quotation marks. But you feel yourself getting up again.
I'm gonna ask something, 𝓮𝓼. Am
God.
I able to speak with my own thoughts? Am I able to like speak aloud?
No, you are not. Like I said, it's like you're an observer in your own body.
Reap is just gonna
you
look
can-
confused at Alvarez.
you try and scream. You can try and scream all you want, but it's like it's only internal thoughts basically. So Reap, you hear some rustling from behind you as you see Alvarez sort of get up, pick up the sword, move it over to where Vivian is currently sitting. What is Vivian doing, by the way? Are you like mocking sleeping again, or just sort of sitting and watching the whole thing?
Mocking sleeping, because it's
Okay.
funnier to make Alvarez do this, and make Alvarez think that he's crazy.
Well, he saw you awake already.
Oh, he saw you awake. Reap didn't.
Oh, you mean me? I got that thing for the Alvarez.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nope.
To be fair, the first time was rather early in the night.
Yeah. Alvarez is gonna call up. I don't know. Reap is gonna call Alvarez, like asking what is he doing.
So this is in the middle of him placing back the sword, and he's saying nothing. He's just sort of walking over, placing the sword down, and then going back to his bunk and laying down. And if I'm guessing correctly, very soon after, he's going to shoot right back up again.
Exactly. It happened again. This time it wasn't you.
What?
I'm actually gonna check something. I'm going to have Alvarez pull out 𝓮𝓪𝓷𝓾, and he's going to use improved whip mastery and grasp that small longsword to bring it back to him.
I would imagine. So basically, you're just getting up and walking within 15 feet and just sort of whipping it to you.
Exactly. And Alvarez is actually going to test something instead.
So let me guess, you whip it to you and then don't catch it.
No. Whip it to me, catch it, and I'm going to throw it off to the side as far as I can. In order to see how
side?
hard. We'll say to his right, as he's going to try and see how strong is this damn compulsion if it's going to prevent him from sleeping.
So I'm gonna say as you toss it off to the right, I would imagine that being somewhere like in the direction that you guys are keeping watch, like out towards the desert.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're going back to the back to go to sleep again, or are you just sort of standing there watching?
Standing there watching. As he'll say, Reap, if I start moving again and I don't respond, something's compelling me.
Oh.
So a minute or two goes by. Reap, roll me a will save.
I get it. Okay. Let me roll my actual dice because there's no way I'm getting anywhere close to 20 if I don't use the online dice. So.
That's fair.
All right.
I mean, you say that, but Dane's doing already fine.
Yeah, Dan's +10. I have a +2 𝓮𝓼.
But yeah, anyways,
that's
go on.
17 total.
It's 17 total.
Yeah.
So Reap just sort of thinks to himself, just sort of looks around. Oh dear. Okay. She doesn't have her sword. Alvarez, you watch as Reap just sort of standing up and walking in the direction of where you tossed the sword. And
Reap?
goes to pick it up and sort of mumbles to himself, "This is not where it's supposed to be. Let's give it back to where it's supposed to be." Place it down right beside Vivian and just going back to sitting where where he sat before, keeping watch. And that felt normal to you, Reap. Like that felt like something that was supposed to happen. Like, I mean, it's Vivian's sword. She's supposed to have her sword.
Reap, why'd you give her back her sword?
Felt normal to do?
I really have gone insane.
+1.
Ribbit. As she makes it sounds like a snore.
I don't know why, but in my head, I imagine the snoring sound of Vivian just sort of being like a small propeller plane.
No. It's a ribbit where she's mocking Alvarez.
Disguised as a snore.
Yes.
Alvarez will just move to behind Reap and just lay down.
That's gonna be interesting, because what happens when you leave and she can't pick up the sword?
So you just sort of ignore the sword and just sort of decide to sleep behind Reap then.
Pretty much. At this point, if he does anything and he's prepared to see it happen, it's only going to target Reap. If he does something and then try to go to sleep, it's probably going to target him and fuck with his sleep. So he's like, fuck it, I'm just going to get some sleep.
If only we had a movable rod we could attach it to.
If only we had an unmovable rod, yeah.
It only costs 5,000.
I can buy it now.
Also, to be fair, the movable rod is only a button press away from being a movable rod, so there's that.
True.
It's literally a stone rod with a button.
It
on
is. Yeah, it is.
You can make the most immaculate exotic slippers with it. That makes you walk on air, but it's very hard to do.
Let's roll 20 freezes for me again.
Side chat though, I have honestly made the movable slippers as a magical item. The buttons were in the toes, and you would do dexterity checks like every step you took, because you would maneuver and like push the button to unfreeze it, and then balance on one foot, and then take a step up. Oh, sorry, pantomiming walking when under a desk. That's not very good. But yeah, just sort of pantomime, just walking in the air, just pushing the button again, then you can step down, like make ladders and such. Anyways, besides, moving on. So yeah, so you just sort of left the... I'm guessing just from the first interaction, Reap just sort of let this sword lies where it lies.
If it felt normal to him. Is the same thing as Alvarez, where it was after he did it, even though he didn't want to do it? Even though it felt normal, that's the confusing part.
No, when I say it felt normal, it felt like it was your idea to go pick it up. Like...
And return it, okay.
To explain it in game sense, it was a compulsion.
Okay. Hmm.
It didn't feel like someone else made you do it, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
The difference between being neutral and being evil is the fact that if a weapon can affect me while I'm evil, I really don't want that weapon nearby. Fuck compulsion. But the damn compulsion still wins.
Yeah, I guess we leave it there then. If it felt like something he was doing.
But yeah, so roll me a perception for your shift, because you're actually focusing on keeping watch instead of making sure that the paladin doesn't have their weapon. Yeah, you don't notice anything. You don't notice anything suspicious.
Yeah, okay.
Your shift comes and goes, and Vivian's sword remains untouched, laying beside her. The way you put it.
Okay.
Here's the question, though. Alvarez, did you actually go to sleep, or are you staying awake, just trying to keep an eye on the sword?
Alvarez went to sleep.
Okay. So second shift comes and goes, and then third shift with you guys agreed that Reap took the last one.
Reap took second, so I guess squad.
Vivian.
Ah, Guag, sorry.
Sorry, now I'm back.
Guag took the third shift?
I
Mhm.
can.
Yep, as soon as Guac comes back from his little digging hole break, Reap says it's his turn.
Excuse me, it's not a digging a hole. I just the holes are naturally made.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well,
Yeah.
to be fair, the kicking of the sand stopped a while ago, and it just wasn't noted.
Yeah.
Slightly sandy, slightly damp.
So what do I roll for the what?
Oh, perception.
Perception, but you notice that the sword is near Vivian.
I would just shrug.
So Guag, during your shift, you don't notice anything, but you could swear that every once in a while, you hear the sound of flutes just sort of piping in the air.
Damn, I hear flutes.
No, it's like a very distant like whistling flute sound, just sort of wafting on the wind as it passes you by, basically.
Interesting. Well, I would dance a little jig. Just a tiny one. Alright, cool.
So yeah, ugh. The things come and go, essentially, and daytime comes back, and the cold night turns into a moderately warm morning.
Rabbit.
I'm just
Yeah, no
sort
worries.
of posting in a token collection. But yeah,
Yep.
the night passes without physical incident. Well, it passes without aggressive incident.
Yes. Alvarez will spend his morning time as he wakes up doing his ritual, aka selecting the spell slots he wants to use for the day. And then he'll cast Undetectable Alignment.
Scratchy, scratchy, scratchy.
Yep.
So yeah,
His
Rabbit.
mask is nice and adjusted. He gets up.
what you guys want to do?
Oh, I'm waiting for them to tell me whether or not they're gonna be hostile towards me.
Reap is not even gonna talk to her.
Alvarez will make his way over to Vivian and her sword.
And the corgis are playing in the sand in the background.
May I have my sword?
No point in keeping it away from you.
Thank you.
I don't know what damage what is your damage right now, Vivian. But maybe next time, think a bit more clearly about your actions before attacking someone unprovoked. Because that was just absolutely disrespectful. Come on, we gotta head to Eto.
Well,
We all have a delivery to finish.
well, I would need to go into the hole in order to get my sword back on me. Can't touch it right now.
Guag!
Guag shudders awake. Yeah.
Guag, sleeping on watch.
What? What?
You were last watch,
Your last-
Squawk.
You were the last one to
watch
watch.
was yours.
I fell asleep, bro. Just a little bit, man. It's okay.
You fell. There was flute music. You fell asleep to the Harpies song. Got it.
Yeah, exactly.
The harpies, oh boy.
What harpies, bro. Why we guys saying about harpies, dog? Like, bro, it's not nice.
You also have 2 dogs attacking you right now.
I do not
Oh.
have 2 dogs.
Look at all the sea you do.
Fuck off. Let me check, bro.
Well, it's
I'm
not attacking, it's
multitasking.
licking.
It's
You're
attacking.
being loved on.
Good boy.
To reap, that's attacking, so it's attacking.
Nice. Oh, that's sweet. That's sweet.
When you're done playing with the dogs, help Vivian get her sword using the portable hole. And Alvarez will go make his way towards Reap to check up on him.
Just snoring, he's sleeping in.
Light pats on his head to try and wake him up. Hey, come on.
And the bite.
You know, I expected that.
Reap slowly wakes up. Also, look for Zach, we have the more updated images of the old one.
Hey, thanks for the resub, Lucian.
No worries, I'm just mentioning that part. I like the old one too, but yeah.
The homie Lucian.
I suppose if you give me the updated one, I can fix it. Basically.
Will do. I'll send it now. Yeah, Reap will wake up. Let's see.
Ribbit.
Dane, how can it be half of his whole? Or how can it be whole of his half?
Shut up, well dog.
Never.
How can it be a whole of his half?
Oh, let's go.
Because
with-
it's a complete half. It is a complete
Well, if it's-
half. A
Well, if it's
complete
half, it's not
semicircle.
complete.
Yes, it is.
Stop!
No, it isn't.
Stop with oxymorons, Dane.
Never.
Say semicircle if you want to say half.
No. Anyways. Once Reap's awake, Alvarez will... Well, one, shake his own hand after having it bitten by a kobold.
And then, 2, shake the paws of the corgis.
Wait, what?
Shake.
Oh, they're dealing with Guag.
They shake.
They can get shakes later. There's no point in keeping Vivian away from her sword for the time being, so might as well let her have it. But I did give her fair warning to think on what happens.
But yeah, what's up?
Is everyone ready to head to Eto? He says after making sure everyone's done the things they need to do, such as Vivian gets her sword, Guag's done his preparation for
I got
medicine.
bro. Make my alcohol, bro.
Yeah, make his alcohol. And Reap doing Reap
business.
business.
And the corgis, and the corgis now just following Alvarez just at the heel.
Apparently.
Well, once I get my sword, we'll be done.
I also give the dog head pats and shakes.
Log, do you commit the request or no? I guess not.
Wait, I'm sorry, bro. What?
The portable hole.
What about the hole?
Putting the sword in the hole.
I've thrown a
Not
sword in the
Helping
hole.
Vivian get her sword.
Just putting the
Opening
sword
up
in the hole, that's it.
hole from the back of her ass, and then you can get her sword back because she dropped it when physical, then turned back into non-physical. So we have a
Okay.
nice little demo of how that can also happen.
Interesting. Okay, so I guess I would help with the sword. Oh, well.
Also, what I'm getting from that message, Lucian, is that for the past whole year, you've served 100% of the time, 50% of the time.
Yeah, no, once he puts the sword in the hole, I will walk into the hole. Be physical but green. Holster, or,
A physical but purple.
no, I'm green.
When incorporeal.
I'm green in the portable hole.
Oh wait, right, I forgot. Sorry.
No,
I
it's
forgot my
fine.
own lore there for a moment. Too much to keep a track of.
I go
Enough to drive a
and
GM mad, I'll tell you.
I'll go and put it in its holster. And then I'll walk out. Let's go then.
By the way, as we're walking, Reap, what's your health?
Very low, probably. For how much we get for a rest, let's see.
You get your level
well,
plus
actually-
constitution from resting in a bedroll like this in good weather.
Okay, just a little check. What was the token on the last battle map? Because sometimes my sheet doesn't update with my token. Just to see what the HP was.
Need to be out. As we're walking, I'll spend a few first level spell slots to heal you up.
Yeah, it just depends what the battle map token says, because my sheet doesn't always update with it.
Gotcha.
Oh, I'm just following towards the back.
Sounds about right.
Let me just go and double check the overland travel rules.
Well, first, what's Reap's health at, Whaleduck?
Well, like I said, Reap gets
Yeah, because the battle map token doesn't always link to his sheet, so I have to double check that.
Yeah, I sort of sadly.
Oh, you close it?
did
Okay.
that
Then
for something else.
the
I wanna
sheet
say-
says...
I will.
Mhm.
I want to say this, like, when in doubt, half damage.
Okay, the sheet says 31, so I'll just go with that. So you said, what was it again for the full rest?
Level plus con.
For a full rest in your current situation is level plus con. If you sleep in an inn, it's level plus twice your con.
Level plus con, so that's 6 plus... Okay, sorry, that much.
Oh
Yeah,
wait,
still...
wait. I forgot. Sleeping outdoors is just your level. Sleeping indoors is level plus con.
Okay.
And sleeping indoors with medical care is level plus twice your con. That's how it goes.
Yeah, he's off of max by 15, so... That works. One
Yeah,
over.
you have full health. There you go. Now you're fully fighting fit.
Thank you.
I say. Since we're without Ulan, it is going to be a bit hard to travel through here.
Yeah, so roll me a survival check.
Wait, all of us?
One.
Okay.
One person.
One
it's gonna
person,
be out of-
aka me.
And let's see, what did I say? It was going to be at a minus 10. It
Minus
was
5.
It was minus 5.
minus 10.
Minus
It
5.
was either. Yeah, it's just the first week. I honestly forget if I said minus 5 or 10 for the first week. And last time I said minus 5 as well.
Yeah, I don't know what was said for the first week. I just know last week's.
We could check it, but
All I know.
Yeah.
We'll find out retroactively. 28. So 28 minus 5, that'll be 23 minus 10, 18.
So 18. So you managed to keep north and keep on track, essentially.
Yep, as we make our way to Eto, in which I would assume we're going either at a normal pace, right, guys, or are we hustling?
As far as I know, we're now in a rush.
Normal pace.
Rip still sees no point in this job, but
Well, the job is money.
Rip still sees no point.
Okay.
I was not kidding when I said
It's quite a windy. It's quite a windy. It's got a windy day out in the desert tonight, and it's very much blowing sand up in your face. And then, all of a sudden, the corgis start barking up an uproar, and they start running off. Let us say in an easterly direction.
The dogs are running in an eastern direction.
An easterly direction, yeah.
I would attempt to follow the dogs.
You get about
Nice
30
run,
feet
leaving.
before you. Actually, does Ralph follow you?
I don't know, DM, does he?
Do you ask him to?
Yeah.
Then he comes along and you can go as far as you want.
Alex, Vivian, where are you all going?
better. Dogs go away. Perfect.
Guess we'll have a pilot on the loose who could more likely strike random people. This thing we need is that they're retraced back to us.
Other people, not us, better.
That is until they find us, and we'll end up having to pay a lot of things. Come on. Alvarez will chase after Vivian.
And would Reap just sort of stay behind, or does he also move on along?
Depends what's Squawk doing.
What? What's happening?
So the corgis started barking like wild and started running off towards the eastern direction.
Oh.
Then Vivian and Ra went following. Then Alvarez, and right now the ones that are currently not moving would be Reap and Guag.
I mean, if the whole squad is just running over there, I mean, I would look at Reap, my kobold cousin, and be like, bet. Would we pursue? Nah, it sounded like the gnome. Holy shit. The gnome's permeating my thoughts and dreams.
You're not going animalistic enough.
What's up?
You're not going animalistic enough.
I'm not, bro. I'm not. I lose it, bro. I lose
You
it.
gotta get a little guttural with it.
Yeah. There you go. That's closer. That's closer. Yeah, there you go.
Well, look, yeah.
Sure. Sure, but Reap no
Anyway,
run.
it's fun,
Reap
sounds
walk
exciting.
after.
We follow?
Reap walks after is what he's
Okay,
saying.
I
He's
follow.
not gonna run.
No, I wouldn't sprint either, dude. We have short, stubby legs, man.
Yeah, we're not gonna
We're
run.
not sprinters. We're walkers.
4 people in our group have a 30-foot movement.
I do, but still.
Like 20, dude. I don't move that much. I
Listen,
forget
we can
every
move
time.
30 feet. Just takes some more effort for a tiny legs, okay?
Yeah. Yep. It just takes more effort. Like, effort.
Especially
Yeah,
in
as
sand.
you are following the corgis, they sort of just keep on running until they hit a until they hit a point where they just sort of start just looking around and sniffing the ground and sort of running in circles and barking. Could seeing as Vivian is the person following them actively, could Vivian roll me a perception check, please?
Okay. Oh, that's not horrible.
It's not a terrible roll for once.
That's a 19.
Okay. So you're watching the corgi sort of sniffing the ground, just walking around, just sort of looking in every sort of direction, almost as if they had a trail but then lost it.
Is everything okay, corgis?
And the corgis are just sort of looking around, just sort of barking wildly, just continuing barking, but they have clearly lost the trail they were tracking.
Well,
Oh boy.
I give them pets.
And please roll me a will save as flutes. The sounds of flutes sort of start surrounding all of you. Well, it feels like it's surrounding you, but flute sounds.
That's a
The
25.
flutes will be coming back.
I knew the flutes were coming, man. I knew it.
There's more stuff to the desert than just lasers and 𝓲𝓚.
Why?
Gaseous clouds of death.
This is the one who point.
Well, you're the one that said it. The chat was obstructed by microphone in my end. But that's beside the point. I need everyone to roll me will saves. This is important.
Come on. Even people were slowed down in the back.
Bro, we were just chilling, dude.
We
We're
were
just
just chilling back here.
enjoying, dog. We're vibing,
I knew
bro.
we shouldn't have followed. See
Yeah,
what
I
happened.
know, dude,
See
right?
what followed.
28!
Yeah, we just gotta leave the humies alone, bro.
Yeah.
That means not human.
Well.
Might as well be.
Lizard people. Non-lizard people stick
What do
together.
you mean lizard people?
Lizard
Hey,
people
hey,
stick together.
hey.
I'm a lizard.
You're a lizard.
I'm a lizard.
He's a lizard wizard.
But you're a goblin, though.
13. 13 for Will.
Yeah, 15, bro. Wait, are we using physical dice?
I use
What?
mine. We could if you want.
Dude.
And the Corey's got 19 plus whatever her
collecting
wisdom is.
dust,
Her
bro.
will save is.
It's a beautiful dice set.
I
that
am
was
here.
Is collecting dust.
I made an emergence spot. Just sort of place it there.
Hey,
I followed instructions. Thank
I
you.
will
merge it. Emergence hole. Oh no.
Followed instructions.
I will
followed.
say I
Not
have
every
my shield
not every
out.
circle. Not every circle I place down is an area of effect that damages people.
He just
Just-
has PTSD. He just has
Just historically, most of them.
Yeah, most. So where would the front of the group be in this circle, just for reference, since groups can be pretty far to the back?
Well, seeing as we were going east, I would say if you're about the group, you're currently standing there.
Yeah, I put mine to the back since Reef and Guag will be the farthest back.
That's wrong.
This is the cool kids area.
It's fucking raw, Kage. It's fucking
So
raw.
west and east.
The fuck?
Yeah, the cool kids section, you know.
Yeah, exactly, bro.
Why
This
is my
cool kids
yeah?
area.
This is the thing with the token and the sheets. Like my sheet set to freaking max, and the token came out 35 HP.
What the fuck?
That's
weird,
why I
dude.
can't trust the sheet because the sheet and token don't ever line up.
It
HP.
does for me. It does for me, bro.
For me, it doesn't.
Dude, I have 51
Also,
HP.
I have.
It's because the
I've-
attribute is not set.
Bro, fuck
It's
that
not
horse, Arsalan. Fuck that horse. I just saw you. What the fuck?
I
Fuck
I have
that
issues with Dane's logic.
I have issues with that horse that Arsalan's talking about. It should
Why
have
my
died.
logic specifically, Kage?
You're an evil character. Why would you care if you set off a crazy paladin off into the world?
Because last thing I need is to pay the cost for what the fucking paladin does.
Oh, so Dane's lawful evil. Okay.
To
Yes,
be
I'm lawful
fair-
evil.
Lawful
be
evil
fair-
care.
I have the gold.
Yeah. But what happens when they need more money that you don't have? They're gonna come find us. They're gonna route it right back to us. And then we have to deal with your fucking rule breaking. I'm a lawful evil character. I care about saving my own ass through the power of law. So if you fuck up, it's gonna come back to bite me.
That is fair.
Thank you, Strife.
I'm just sort of looking up a. I'm just trying to look up a fitting image.
Criminal by association.
I forgot Reaps had dex damage. Okay, let me fix some of that. Just 1 point.
Okay, so I can't find. I can't find a good image. But oh well. So this flute music is just surrounding all of you, and Gwag and Reap. This is a banging tune, and you guys find yourselves very much enamored by it. And roll for initiative.
Give me a second, guys.
Sorry, we're HP from each other, by the way.
Only
versus
one
the
HP.
August
21.
50. Well, August 51, Reap has 52.
That is actually pretty adorable.
That's cute.
Unfortunately, it's because I'm level 6 and it's level 8, but yeah.
Nah,
right?
level 6? Are you gonna hit like
Level
100
6?
HP, bro, by like the time you catch up to
Wow.
us?
Wow, Reap's not only fascinated, but he's going fucking first.
Oh my god, yeah, Jesus.
Listen, I'm inspired by the power of music, okay?
Indeed.
Oh my.
Let's see. That is going to be okay. That's going to be very decent. Not perfect, but decent. Boop and boop. And we sort it by descending. And what is your land speed again, Reap?
I believe it's 30. I'm gonna double check. I believe it's 30.
Yeah, so 30. You just sort of spend your
Yeah,
you
30.
spend your turn just sort of meandering, just walking off north, without
Okay.
saying a word.
I'm having Zachariah's vibes again immediately. Every music effect there is.
I don't know, right?
Every time it's music, every time.
So,
Alvarez, it's your turn.
upon hearing the flutes, and I assume resisting their effects, can I try and pinpoint where exactly the sound is coming from?
Roll me a perception check.
Perception. 21.
Yeah, no, it's when you're trying to find out like in which direction the flutes are coming from, it just sort of feels like all encompassing. It's hard to point down like specifically what direction this flute is coming from.
Damn it. He's gonna look and see the fact that Reap's apparently moving north for some reason.
No.
And Alvarez will go 2, 3, 4, 5 as he's drawing out his whip. 6. Reap, everything alright? You see the enemy?
He is basically ignoring you. He is not responding to anything you're saying.
Well, that is Alvarez's turn.
Same thing happens to Gwag. I suppose it would make sense that this happens in unison.
What occurs?
That both Guac and Reef just sort of turn around and just sort of walking like entranced up to the north.
Oh, what the fuck? Against my will? Am I
Yeah.
aware of this?
You are
Can
not
I
aware
d-
of this.
Oh,
You are
I'm just doing
for
it.
the sake of for the sake of argument, like
Oh
it's like
my.
you're hypnotized.
Oh my lord, I've been hypnotized.
Yeah, welcome to music. This is the second time for me.
So that's what I heard the night before. Huh?
Yes, that's what you heard the night before.
Yeah, I just didn't think it was a big deal. I thought it was maybe some
Well,
you
it
know
was
desert
foreshadowing,
hippies.
Perry. It was
It
foreshadowing.
was desert hippies, bro.
Desert
It was
hippies.
desert hippies, and now I've been betrayed by the hippies, bro.
I
Fuck
mean, you
them. This is
say
why. Fuck the hippies.
you say
They're the
de-
hippies.
you say desert hippies. I say large spiders with holes in their front legs,
Mm.
just
Hey,
sort of
man.
cresting over the edge, just sort of dashing in a very skittery manner.
Oh,
A
these fuckers got flute for legs, guys.
a race is no barrier, bro. Hippie is a state of mind.
He's a state of mind.
State of mind, bro. You
They're
guys
looking
need
for an
to-
attack of opportunity.
Yeah, almost like they were what's the word? Almost like they're going to greet or meet the Reap and Guag. They just sort of dash over the hill with hungry intent to sort of lunges forth with their bite at the nearest target, which in this case would be
Rape, yep. 17 AC right now, so. Oh, actually, what is it
17 AC.
flat-footed? Is it flat-footed or no?
This is this would
I said
basically be
18.
flat-footed, yeah.
Flat-footed is
I would say
13.
Flat-footed, no shield.
Flat-footed is 13.
13.
Rape doesn't have a shield, so.
So one of the spider's bites manages to get caught on your armor, whilst the other one bites true, as it were. And please give me a fortitude save.
Will do. 20.
As you take 10 points of damage, and the poison coursing through your body does not take hold. You are snapped out of your trance upon being bitten.
This is why I hate animals.
Vivian, you are seeing the corgis run in the opposite direction of these horrific spiders with essentially horrific skin flutes, but that's a bit much. With horrific flutes for legs.
Well, this is gonna be interesting.
Actually, let's see here. Let me search a spider boss from Dark Souls.
Quilogger.
Quilog?
I could have sworn there was a different spider with some like sort of holy legs. Was it?
Arcduke's dear
Oh,
friend.
from Dark Souls 2. Yeah, Dark Souls 2.
Okay, so it's
I mean, the
gonna
best-
sound
the-
super sus.
The best way I can say this: imagine the length of a spider if it was the face of from the vacuous spider.
Oh, okay.
Just-
Gotcha.
Okay.
Like holes like that. Like where
Okay.
the eyes are, there's like holes drilled. In
Okay,
the legs,
gotcha,
in the front,
gotcha.
In the front,
Okay,
in the front
okay,
forelegs only.
I don't need more imagery like that. Oh god.
You don't? Come on, it's Bloodborne, Danny. You love Bloodborne.
It is
Yeah, you was-
Bloodborne. But I
Yeah,
don't
you was
need
saying-
Rob face legs.
I thought I was the squeamish one, bro.
Look, having a look at Rob's face for one is horrifying enough as it is. Having to look at 8 faces of it on one spider body. That's another fucking
No,
story.
not 8.
I'm
Not 8,
unfamiliar.
Dave. Imagine 4 of those, but they are elongated into legs.
I
4
request a
front ones
picture.
only.
I request visual. I want to see if this is gonna trigger me like it triggered Dane. Probably seeing.
Thank you for the hydrate, by the way, Kage.
May I get my turn underway?
Yes.
Here you go, Perry. Here's an idea of it.
Vivian is gonna look for Raw and say,
Oh really?
I need you to go save Guag.
He's so cute though.
Yeah, I don't know why Dane's triggered by it, but
Yeah, bro. I would go
So-
give him a
Fuck
hug.
you guys.
I like kiss,
I'm
bro.
gonna
Kiss, kiss.
say that Rod charges 𝓮
Oh shit.
and attempts to wrap him with his tongue.
Oh, fun.
Ooh.
Attempts to wrap him with his tongue, you say? Like
Yes.
grab attack?
Yes.
Roll me CMB.
Okay. Thank goodness this is Roz and not Vivian.
Vivian's.
Oof.
You might not have a high one.
Hold
What
on,
was
I'm
it?
not on the right seat.
What is the bonus to that?
10. So it's 16.
16?
10.
Oh,
16. I want to say for a person who is flat-footed, I want to say that would hit, but it deals no damage, so he's not shaken from his trance.
That's fair. It's more to prevent him from moving forward on his turn into the spiders' faces. Because
Reese,
there's
it's
one
your
person
turn.
that she likes here.
Oh wait, does Vivian probably want to do something?
No.
You stay away, got it.
which is the one that hit him?
The one to the right. This one.
Reaper's gonna attack that fucker then.
Okay.
Unleash
Wow.
the blender strife.
Alright, so let's do.
Release the blender. Just tap the glass with a hammer and just sort of release the blade.
Become the Tasmanian devil.
He will use his mythic power attack and. Does he use that? No, he's not. He's not gonna use a mythic point, so it's just gonna be regular. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Ah, damn. If
Not
only
not
that
confirmed,
crit.
unfortunately, but still.
That would
You
be.
You bite twice? Jesus.
Oh, sorry, I didn't do claws twice. My bad. Let me switch one of those. Well, yeah,
Just roll me a. Just roll
yeah,
me a
I'll just roll a
1d3.
claw quick. 1d3? Okay. Alright. Yeah, I'll be 1d3 plus 7 for that claw, so let me just roll that. There we go.
Jesus, fuck. Good thing you're on our side.
Yeah, his bite and claw the same attack modifier. It's just tail that has a different one.
Just
You
gonna
that,
say.
Dane, but
Oh
you
no,
say
3
that,
of
Dane,
those
but
would have hit Viv. Go ahead.
you say glad you say glad he's on your side, Dane, but he's just one confusion away from being on mine.
Yep,
enough.
true. One confusion away with my will saves, for sure.
Fair enough.
Just need to get him schizophrenic as well, but that might be a bit worse.
GT's mind
Given-
control, come on, the classics.
Given
you know?
given the circumstances, he might actually just see it as like for real things and not like think that, oh, like, is this real? Is this not? He would just go with the flow of it.
It's real, man, it's real.
But yeah, so three of those 4 attack hits.
Awesome.
Oh, so the bite didn't hit.
Yeah, it's the 18 I'm pretty sure wasn't hit.
Unfortunate.
And that is going to be an amount of damage.
Okay. This is a little check something too. With mythic points, how do you get them again? Just by day or just to make sure?
Long rest.
Long rest. Okay.
If memory
Just
serves,
in
like,
case. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, just if memory serves, like it's just like what Kage say, just long rest gets it back.
Alright, just in case things are gonna go bad, he's gonna use a swift action to activate this.
Okay. But yeah, I feel tempted like if I feel Mythic was a mistake, I might increase the amount of time it takes to regain Mythic points. Like
Yeah, that's totally
maybe
fine.
make it like maybe like a pool you get like per week or something like that.
Yeah, I'm fine with that if you feel if that should go for it. It's totally fine.
Yeah.
Understandable.
Anyways, so you activate Deadly Dodge to gain yourself bonus to AC for a round.
Yep. So he'll be at 21 for this coming round.
Okay, Alvarez, your turn.
I would like to try and identify what these creatures are. They look like spiders, so I'm going to attempt nature first.
Oh, I forgot.
Roll nature.
Oh, no one's flanking. I'm good. Yeah, we're good.
27.
They definitely look spiderous in nature, but they are definitely not natural. With a 27, I would tell you that these are, they're not natural spiders. So you got an inkling they might be magical beasts, which would be an arcane check. Do you have arcane trained?
I do, but
Okay.
I'm actually looking
Yeah,
through my stuff real quickly.
I mean, I can tell you, like, just from the size of it, from that natural 20, even though natural 20s there's nothing for skill checks, that although their size is 10, they only have a reach of 5 feet.
That's good, at least.
That is as much information I'm willing to give you based on, well, the bite has a reach of 5 feet. If they have more abilities than a bite, that is unknown to you. But
That is fair. You know what? I will use my swift action in order to grant my armor +1 using sacred armor and expend a fervor in that same process in order to grant my weapon a sacred bonus.
Okay.
So I will call. Oh, what the fuck do I want to use with this? I will call. I will call shock on this weapon. My whip now have lightning powers. Six.
So which one are you attacking first and foremost?
One that's right in front of me.
Go for it.
Let
When
me
a
just
problem
make
comes
sure.
along, Dane, you must whip it.
Damn straight. And I got to
Whip it
clean.
good.
But it does get a +1 because it's already a +1. Wait, why are you so slow at this?
Because you forgot to pay your brain its weekly salary.
Apparently.
My best guess, anyways.
So first attack against the spider.
Okay, draw me a card.
Yeah. It's a slashing whip, so 29.
A slashing whip.
And surprisingly, whip deals slashing damage.
I would say this, like, depending on, I mean, it's a whip, yes, but it's slashing non-lethal to begin with. But with feet, you made it lethal.
Damn
My
straight.
point is, if you drew 21, I would have you draw again, because I'm not having an unmodified whip, decapitate someone.
Understandable.
I'm sorry to say that, but I'm sometimes I will have you make doubles, but yeah. For right now, it does say double damage. Which roll me a 1d8 plus 2.
So the shock doesn't get doubled?
No. Magical enhancement damage does not get doubled. The only time a magical
damage is actually off on my thing because I forgot to remove fatigue from a long rest.
But yeah, the only time a magical melee attack, or the only time a melee attack deals magical double damage is if it's a spell strike from a magus, in which case it qualifies for picking up the magic crit card instead of taking the slashing or bludgeoning or piercing one.
Alright then. So
but yeah,
by the way,
the card is armor damage, double damage, and normal damage to the target's armor.
Nice.
Which
But by the way, 𝓮𝓼, damage is supposed to be 11. I just forgot to remove fatigue. I just did so. So 8. It's 1d8 plus 3 right now.
Okay.
Whip. Additional 9. So,
So that is
20 points
20
total.
total.
Is it
20
still alive?
points total. It is still alive, yes, but it's not looking too good.
I will whip it again.
Go for it.
Don't think that hits.
Yeah, that ain't shit.
And I will 5-foot adjust here for the remainder of my turn.
So Guag is
Grappled.
So Guag is currently grappled by Ra. But he is still like walking towards like this spider right here, just sort of holding his hands in the air, as in presenting himself, leaving himself wide open to this creature.
Wait, give me a second, guys. I'm having issues with school, and unfortunately, that takes priority. Give me a sec.
No, you're good, man. You're good.
Oh, that is fine. That is fine.
It's really
you are
not.
still.
They're fucking me, bro. They're paying. They're charging me money, bro, so I can get fucked, bro. This is the modern day fucking university, bro. Whatever, bro. I'm sorry. Whatever.
What I'm saying is that I don't blame you for focusing on
Bullshit,
something other
dude.
than game right now.
No,
I don't
thank
blame
you,
you.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm horribly triggered, bro. This is great. This is great, bro. I pay money to get fucked now, apparently, bro, which is cool. So that's cool. And a lot of money too, bro. Holy shit. Whatever, man. So I'm being grappled. Does that mean I can't really like move or do
Well,
anything?
you are
What's
still
up? What's
currently in
that
a trance by these windy legs.
Oh.
You have not taken damage, so unfortunately you still can't act.
Oh, so I
But-
can't do anything.
But that not taking damage thing is about to change.
The spider turn?
Potentially. As a spider skitters up. I suppose we'll skitter up to there. It does do a regular move though, so Reap, you do get attack opportunity if you want to take it.
Well, let's go for bites. And since it's a long rest, this will be a potentially Dragon Maw bite.
Well, you have to declare it before.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
rolling.
That's what I'm declaring it by saying potentially Dragon Maw.
Oh.
Yeah. It's still gonna
Okay,
expend
well,
either way, but yeah.
When I heard potentially, it sounded like if I hit, I will Dragon Maw.
No, I'm announcing it as a part of the thing. Hopefully I hit. If
Okay.
not, then no. Okay, let's see. Alright. 26 hits.
That is a weak bite hit, yes.
Alright. And here's the fire damage.
Noted.
I just love your fire damage is called Chomp.
Yeah? I think so.
Draws on a sheet nom 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 nom.
But yeah, so I took the liberty, since Perry is preoccupied, I took the liberty of rolling a d20 for his fortitude save for this bite, because the bite definitely hits. It deals him 8 points of damage.
Jeez, that sounds like a lot. I have 51 HP. I'm good.
It's a decent amount, yeah. And I rolled a natural 15, which you're an alchemist. I don't even need to look at your sheet to tell you have high. You have high.
Fortitude.
High fortitude.
Yeah, you gotta stomach all that liquor, man.
Yeah, so you definitely pull through this poison.
Cool.
It is nasty poison, but we don't know the effects of it yet.
Yeah, like Dane said, bro, the drinking of the alcohol, bro, has fortified my stomach into a cauldron.
But yeah, so with this bite though, you are definitely snapped back to reality.
Oh,
And-
funsies.
You find
yeah,
yourself
you just-
wrapped with Ra's tongue.
Oh, I pet her out.
And in front of you as a very ugly spider.
Cool.
Well, spider-looking creature at least. You can't move yet. Sorry, your
That's
turn has
okay.
come and passed. You're gonna have to wait
No
until next.
No worries.
Beep.
Oh, I was there? I thought I was in front. Oh, okay, never mind. I'm
Wait,
sorry, Willard.
It's
I'm
like
sorry.
it's diagonals. It's diagonals.
Oh, I thought
Yep.
it was here for like the longest time, dude. Jesus,
Yeah,
fuck.
You gotta love the diagonals.
I gotta
But,
love him.
you were initially there, but
Yeah.
because of the movement that Reap took, you followed behind Reap because of the noises.
Oh. Okay.
And so Wilda
Oh.
corrected your placement.
I
You're
see.
playing follow the leader, you know.
This one.
Yeah. Totes. Okay, let me go back to
This one is
screaming at my
gonna-
professor.
This one's going to turn tail and fully withdraw off in a direction and then burrow underneath the sand,
Shit.
Howard.
like it was nothing. And yeah, Vivian and Ra, it's your sister's turn.
I'll come up here,
Okay.
issue the Commander Raw to take Gwog away. Which, he'll go there. Does Gwog fight Raw pulling him away?
Wait, to me? No,
Yes.
Right? Oh, wait, what? Repeat from
Yeah.
the beginning?
You're being dragged by Raw. Do you fight it?
No. There's no point. The dude's like 4 times my size.
No,
I
he's
have mobs.
actually only 1 times your size.
Still too big for
Well,
me
no.
to consider.
Quark is. Oh yeah, Rise, not the spider. Never mind.
Yeah, dude. If he's like larger than me by like a full head, the Guag would think twice about doing something.
Right, and they need a feed or something, right, to attack. Of course, people who attack to get attacked, right? Or people you pull to get attacked, correct? They don't just get attacks opportunity. I always forget that part.
People being dragged. Here's the thing: people being dragged don't provoke.
Okay.
People willingly moving out is like if you're walking, that's one thing. So if Gwog is facing the spider and sort of wriggling and making sure he's not being attacked, then he's not using his movement to move. Therefore, so he doesn't provoke from.
Yeah, that takes like a feat when you move someone for them to provoke, right? I think that's how it works.
I'm gonna go Slayer and smash him.
Got it.
Vivian smash.
Vivian smash. How hard though?
28.
28. I mean, damage wise.
Oh, you're right. I don't know how hard then. Apparently harder than a Smite Evil.
Oh
No, it's not higher than a Smite Evil. That's a 9. Non-lethal.
Okay, that's decent.
Yeah. I forget that my
Okay.
Smite Evil's a plus 12.
It's a plus 12. To hit
Damage.
or
Yeah, plus 12. 2d6 plus 12.
2d6 plus 12.
Yeah.
I'm trying to wrap that around because isn't Spire supposed to be your level? Your level in damage.
Yes. I have a plus 3 to damage normally, and with my level, which is 9,
Okay.
it's plus 12.
Okay, when I heard Smite Evil as a plus 12, I just started wrapping in my head around like how are you getting level how are you level 12 so early on? How did I not know about this?
No, at level 12, it'll be a plus 15.
But yeah. Is there anything else you want to do?
No, that was a movement, and that was a command from Raw. Oh, wait, Gwog is petting Raw. Guag makes happy frog sounds. That's our
Frog
turn.
makes happy frog sounds.
Unfortunately, Guag can't speak Gripply. So no, he doesn't make happy frog sounds.
A little confused there. Cause I was like, when did Guag pick up frog noises?
He didn't. Raw has frog noises.
Okay. So with a whimper, and a banner swish, from the back, charging, comes the Corgos. They charge to there, and the lance strikes through one of the legs, giving a rather nasty-ish gash, but it doesn't look like the whole heart is behind the attack. The attack strikes and deals damage, but like I said, it looks like it wasn't a fully spirited one, as it were. Anyways,
Sadness.
the turn rolls over. Reap.
The Blender's turn.
Yeah, we're just gonna go full attack again. With power attack.
Oh, sorry.
No worries. So now that Corgis are flanking, let me see what hits first. Claw, bites, tail.
To be fair, the Corgis are
Not
wielding
one.
the Corgis are wielding a lance which they can't use to attack at this range.
Okay.
So they
Yeah,
do
not
not.
one
They,
of those.
they technically do not flank.
Yeah.
Out of those attacks, only one hit, and that is the second claw.
And I got nat one with the bite.
You need to confirm that nat one.
Alright, let me roll d20.
No, just roll me a roll that bite again, essentially.
Okay. Bite. This is all the same mods.
Just let me double check something.
Yep.
And yeah, that is going to be a confirmed fumble.
No.
Alright.
Damn.
But first and foremost, let me mark off the damage of the attack before that,
Okay.
before I do anything else. But now, let's see what happens to you. Draw me a card. Any card. Well,
Any card I can pick? I'm kidding.
well
Alright.
you can pick the top
28.
one if you want.
I
28,
rolled from
yeah.
29 to 28, by the way.
21.
20,
No,
20.
okay.
Just wanna-
Ooh.
It's probably bad for natural attack, right? Yeah.
I mean, it depends. Does your bite count as magic?
My bonus?
Does your bite
Um,
count as magic in this moment in time?
Let me check what my feats are right now.
Isn't the aren't you wearing the amulet to give it?
Oh, I'm wearing an amulet. Yeah, +1 amulet right now.
Okay, in that case, roll me a flat d100.
Alright.
Rolling high or low for favorable results.
Let's go high. 87.
Okay,
is a
I did
high.
say roll high. I said high for favorable.
Woohoo!
Now is the pivotal question. Actually, you know what? Given the context, because when we talk about an attack here, normally speaking, rolling high is a favorable attack, so yeah. The card you drew was Ferocious Fumble.
Okay.
Your attack hits an ally within reach and is a critical threat. You must roll to confirm this crit hit. So I say it's time for some sweet old some sweet old
Vengeance.
Vengeance.
Revenge, yeah.
Vengeance, basically, yeah.
Jeez.
So roll me,
Jeez. Okay, I'll roll
roll
the
me
bite
a
again.
third roll of that bite attack. Though I'm
Jeez.
fairly certain it's not going to be a critical confirmation.
Yeah, that's enough.
No.
Was one away though? Oh
One
wait,
away?
never mind. That rolled.
No.
What did I roll? What did I roll 2d20s? Oh, you're right, because the confirmation hit. Never mind. I keep forgetting that it rolls two dice behind the table, and which was one.
Oh,
of them.
really? Oh, I didn't even realize that. Okay.
The confirmation roll was a 19 with a 3D dice.
Oh.
With
Okay.
3D dice, you rolled. With 3D dice, you rolled 3 dice. You rolled a D4.
Mm-hmm.
And then you rolled a 2d20s. One of which was 4 on the dice, and the other one was 19.
Oh, okay. Huh, that's interesting, actually.
Anyways, so yeah, Vivian,
Mhm.
you get bit on the arm for a 5.
No, I don't. He needs to hit,
Incorporeal.
yeah.
Here's the thing, though.
That's
It's
why
from the crit
that's
fumble.
that's what a D100 was for. And I said
Oh, okay.
favorable.
Oh.
Is, favorable on an attack is if the attack hits or not. That's why the D100.
Oh, I was hurt.
Yes, you got bit on the arm by a kobold. Alvarez,
Oh.
you now see Reap striking back against the menace. What do you do?
Reap, now's not the time to be biting her. And he's going to move all the way around to be in front of the spider. And he'll swing with his whip. I don't think that hits.
The whip
Ye-
gives the spider a gentle caress on the cheek as it
Lightning
starts
bolt.
going to sleep because it feels so comfortable in your presence.
And it's unfortunately Alvarez's turn.
You know, Guag, this sounds like an excellent time for a bomb, don't you think?
Yes, please
I'll
explodify
take your
everything.
word for it. Let me look.
It's been a while since you last tossed bombs. I
It
wouldn't say.
has been, bro. It's been a little minute. Can I move now? Oh, you know what? I'll just activate my belt. Oh, what's up? I can just activate my belt.
You're within range.
I'm within
You're
range.
within range to just toss it.
Cool.
Yeah. I purposefully had Raw move you to a point where you could still toss a bomb.
I like that, Kage. Good looking now. I like that.
Oh, this is amazing. Oh, this is
Fire.
great.
He's so
So, I'm
That's a
guessing-
bad sign.
So I'm
Wait,
guessing very
why?
much because your intelligence, you can very much exclude your friends from being
Oh,
hit
of
by the
course,
splash
of
fire.
course. It goes
But
without
the fact
saying.
you dealt 25 points of damage in a single throw,
What?
and this creature was low in health as it was,
Oh,
everyone that is standing next to this thing is now covered in
he
in
exploded.
spider goop.
He got
Yeah, he
overkilled.
He blew apart
He
something
got
fierce. Like this thing.
overkilled.
Here's the thing. This bomb, like, I mean, I know it says direct hit, but let's be fun with it. You sort of hit it
Mhm.
like on the it landed on the underside. Fuse went in, blew up, and just sort of exploded everything to the sides.
To be fair, it went through Vivian.
Straight through her head.
Yeah.
Oh my. So Vivian's school fit. She's like, oh.
Well, here's
okay.
the thing, though. Here's the thing. It's a magical beast. Let me roll a
Oh.
100.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Call me high or low.
Low.
You say low. But
That's
it
a
went
high.
high. So you are goopified. Not a lot, though, just a little.
Gross. Yeah.
I take out the water rock and squeeze it above my head.
You saturate the ground, and the goop is washing off of you slowly.
Good.
Some time passes, and the second spider does not appear to be coming back. It appears to have ran with its thorax behind its legs. Which, to be fair, that's all spiders.
Yeah.
I get it. Because their thoraxes are beneath their
Not
Ah.
behind.
I get it. I like it.
Okay, let's go then.
Reap, Wog, how do you both feel?
Fine.
Fuck it. I'm bleeding a little bit.
He got boo boo.
Wait, I just realized again, our health is almost. By
I
the
know,
way.
dude. I know. We're off by like 1,
42,
right?
43.
Yeah. We're off again by 1.
I think we need to make it. I think we need to make it
It's
official
canon.
then. Reap is an honorary goblin and Guag is an honorary
Vice
kobold.
versa. We become bonded through Forge.
You guys just need to do. You guys just need to do the fusion dance now.
Oh my god, hell yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
I assume Vivian just channeled.
That's our victory dance. That's our
No,
victory
I
dance.
did not.
Oh my god.
That was
I
a
love
cute.
that
That was
song.
a lay on hands. I want to say.
Yep.
Wait on who?
Vivian was hurt.
Okay. Is combat over or is Tornado still effective just out of curiosity?
Combat is over, and the in opposition to what the soundtrack says, it is only the sounds of winds.
Alright. Rape is gonna do the fusion dance vlog.
One moment.
And then I'll get away from Alvarez.
Ooh, okay. Okay, yeah, never mind. Sorry. Yeah, you guys do the fusion dance, but sadly nothing happened. Well, I'll say sadly. Probably for the sake of Vivian's health, nothing happens. Because you say, oh, let's do the fusion dance. But what you guys are, truly, that shit might actually happen.
It might actually do something, yeah. Who are you
So
in order, Dane?
10 goes to the kobold, 9 goes to the goblin.
Perfect kill for me, perfect kill for Guag.
I tried to remove Raw's health, it won't let me.
Need you both to remain fighting fit. In case something like this happens
Try to
again.
fix that.
Alvarez will whistle for the corgis.
Oh, I finally did it.
The corgis are rolling in the sand, just sort of trying to get the goop off. They're taking a sand bath.
See. Come on, we're making our way to Eto. Hopefully we don't get attacked or distracted along the way again.
You're walking on open desert, you probably should expect it.
That is true.
Oh god. I think I'm gonna. I think I want to actually end it off here
Okay.
because I've been awake for frankly a bit too long, and I got work on Wednesday, and don't want to shift the. Well, I want to shift on the sleeping schedule all that too much with how I'm currently waking up and going to bed.
Yeah, you
I
should go
understand.
sleep, man. If you're
But-
tired, you should go sleep.
But I will say one more thing. Yeah, to set up next time. You guys continue walking towards Eto, and as you are, sorry, burpee.
No worries.
As you are walking, you see what appears to be like a sort of nomad village, just sort of up in the distance. Like you see what appears to be like cloth huts and such within sight of the direction you're currently walking.
This is not on the map. Not as far as I know.
It's a nomad village. You won't find it on any map ever. Well,
Fair enough.
maybe you'll find like a camping spot on the Nomads themselves' map, but given that they're nomads, like you could honestly expect to find these wherever. Like if there are nomads in Varizia, you won't find their towns on a map unless they actually settle down. But like these things,
Yeah.
like the huts look like they could be taken down at like a day's notice and moved elsewhere.
You see.
But yeah.
He is any unnecessary trouble. As we
Not a lot of.
as,
Go on.
as we approach that village, and we'll start in it next episode.
But before that, experience.
Experience.
How
There
much do I
wasn't a
get
lot
for
of
bapping Alvarez?
How much do I get for fucking with Vivian's sword?
Well, you get some cardio, that's for sure.
Yeah, straight. I got more cardio than her bapping me on the head. That's more experience.
Here's the thing, like I was about to tell you, the encounter wasn't a big one. It was more like, honestly, more for the sake, like, oh, you guys are walking like just barefoot in the desert. Well, barefoot. You're walking in the desert, and there's shit in the desert. Not necessarily everything is like a deathly encounter, but hey, there's shit in the desert.
Yeah,
So
there's
you're
shit in
gonna
the
get-
desert.
You're gonna get tiny experience.
Yeah, a lot of things high 200%, so it makes sense as well.
It's understandable as to why we're not getting that much experience.
Damn, we're getting decent amount last few, honestly.
Here's the thing: if you guys survive an encounter, like if you guys like technically, like you defeated a monster, you drove it off. If you drove it off, then don't kill it. You still get experience. You just don't get full experience.
Yeah.
And on top of that, I'm also giving you guys attendance XP as well as RP XP. So I'm giving you guys 2,000 today each.
Oh shit!
Ooh,
I
thank
am
you, Wilda.
500 off a level now.
500 off a level, you say?
Yeah, I'm fine with waiting for it, by the way. I'm fine with that, but yeah, I'm
Okay.
500 off.
Let me not think of a bargain then. Okay.
Okay.
Bargain,
I'm gonna-
bargain.
All right. I think now we should set ourselves to go and raid off now.
I'm just gonna head off to bed. Normally I would have
Good.
already been in bed and sleeping by now. Well,
Bash
Alright,
my
sleep
head
well,
against the
man.
wall.
Sleep
at
well.
least that's me.
Good night, Will Duck. Sleep well,
We
okay?
love you, Will Duck.
Thank you all for attending, and thank you all for not like keeping an active hostility like going for the entirety of the thing.
Hi, Vivian's hostile.
Yeah, hostile
no,
is
I'm
a very
saying-
relative term.
You're saying hostile, but you're amicable. You're still
We're still working
staying
together to
within the
kill
group.
threats, you know?
Yeah, as opposed to
yes,
others.
You're
No
not- you're not
offense.
I know
you're
you're
not
only saving
actively
Guag here, but
attacking
still.
each other. That's what
I
I'm saying.
appreciate that.
There
Yeah,
is
no, I'm
discourse
only
in the
saving
group,
Guag
there
here.
is- There is no discourse in there is discourse in the group. There is no like outright active hostility, attacking one another at a regular basis. Is what I mean.
Yeah.
The dice have been
Uh,
doing that for us for a
The
bit
dice
now,
have been
though, but-
doing that.
It's a dysfunctional group in the moment.
Yeah, it is.
And I love it.
No, 𝓮𝓵𝓷 just needs to come back.
It's not coming back for a while. You're stuck with freaking out and Alvarez
Doesn't
for a
sound
bit.
like it.
You are
yeah.
stuck with Alvarez until we hit fucking Eto, okay?
Yeah,
Oh.
same with Reap. Until we hit Edo, at least, maybe longer.
'Cause
Oh.
I'm really enjoying the group dynamic because for once we actually have two lawful characters, one good, one evil.
Oh, diametrically opposed. Ooh.
No,
Ooh.
me and
Ooh.
necrohamster are more diametrically
Yeah,
opposed.
Ooh,
di-
but
diametrically-
lawful. Ooh.
Yeah, we're both lawful,
know.
so we both know that there's a cause to our actions.
Lawful
Good
be
and
lawful.
evil, we have subjective thoughts as to how
Hence
we
the-
go about it.
Diametry or whatever the fuck
Yeah,
it's called.
for Alvarez, he just doesn't want to get fucked. He doesn't want to get fucked over by someone else's actions.
I don't want to get caught up in the consequences.
Essentially
bro, I'm
speaking.
playing the gnome, bro. That's
Don't wanna-
how I'm trying to play my gnome.
Like for Alvarez, keeping Reap alive and Guag alive is beneficial to him specifically because Reap's a literal fucking blender, and you're a maniac with bombs. Vivian, on the other hand, he's very 50-50 on, but he knows that it's beneficial to the group to have her around and still be alive. Or
He's definitely. I was going to say, as he is right now, he is definitely not a caring individual.
he is not. He is more self-serving, but his self-serving does spread to making sure that there are others who can help him.
Anyways, I'm going to bed. Good night.
Good night,
Night.
Lil Duck.
Good night, bro.
Let's go
Oh, yeah,
raid
right.
out.
Right. That was the thing as well.
Oh wait,
Hmm?
2K XP. Shit. sorry.
So Ben has the it was said in OOC. Plans for session 0 for the Wednesday game. Anyways, just think about that. I just wanted to mention it as well. As a
I
bonus.
will be
Anyways,
available.
cheers.
Unfortunately, I don't think I can add another D&D game to my plate. I can barely keep track of what's going on.